What's going on YouTube? Dave here. Today I'm going to show you how you can make $100 just by giving simple reviews online. And if you really want to make some real money with this strategy, do not skip this video. Otherwise it can be just a waste of your time. So make sure to watch the video till the end to get the best out of it. Alright, I'm going to show you guys the payment that I received some time ago by writing reviews on this site called Capterra. Capterra basically is one of the leading online review platforms, and it pays you $10 per review. You can see this is how much I got paid for simple reviews. Yes, you can get paid to share your experiences and opinions about certain products, companies, and softwares on this platform. But the thing is that here you have to provide actual reviews. Otherwise your reviews will be turned down, they will be declined if you provide some crappy reviews that do not make any sense. That means if your review does not look like a valid one, then forget about the payment because they're not going to pay you anything if that happens. Well, I know you guys have questions like how the heck am I going to review something that I have never used and experienced? No need to worry guys. I'm going to show you how you can make money on this site without even having your personal experiences with those products, services, and companies. Alright, just before I jump ahead, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you are new to my channel, turn on that notification bell so that you will not be missing my future videos. And go ahead and smash that like button as hard as you can. Honestly, I would really appreciate your support. Alright, head over to this website called Capterra.com, and this is how the website looks guys. Now we're going to be focusing on writing reviews here. There's actually tons of different categories and tons of different softwares and services that you can choose to write your reviews on. Okay, and just head over to this write a review section, and as you can see there are so many popular softwares to review, even the softwares that you might have been using in your daily life. So if you have experience with any of these softwares here, you can write reviews on them. Otherwise, just go to the search section here, and then search for something that you want to write your reviews on. Okay, let's say for example I want to review GetResponse, which is an email marketing software, by the way. I simply type GetResponse here in the search section, and then this is how I get the result. Now I can start writing my reviews about GetResponse here. Okay, and I have to make sure I provide a valued review, because otherwise I will not be paid for that. Okay, and you can also go to frequently asked questions section here. Here it clearly mentions that your review needs to be published for you to be paid. Okay, so we're gonna look at one of the reviews here first of all to have an idea how we can write reviews even if we don't have much of the experience with the particular software. Okay, so let's take a look at this review of GetResponse itself. Okay, as you can see, we're gonna have to write pros, cons about the software. Alright, so you have to provide the points based on your experience about the product or the software. Now as you can see here, this is how you provide the points: overall points, ease of use, customer service, and so on. Okay, and then you have to write pros and cons about the software. Okay, what are the pros about the software that you found, and what are the cons about the software that you actually encounter? So you have to pick up a software. Okay, you have to find out how the overall experience goes, pros, cons, and these points, the feature, value, and all these things. Okay, these things you have to determine, and you have to write exactly the same way. The review should be written exactly the same way. It should be exactly the same way as you see here. Okay, so this is just an example. Okay, now I'm going to show you how you can start writing review even though if you do not have some experience. Okay, if you have experience, that's even better, no problem. Okay, but if you do not have experience, if you're trying to make some extra money here, then you can try and know the software first of all, know something that you're trying to review on. Okay, and then write review about those particular softwares. Okay, guys, now to write a review, you've got a section here that says write a review. and just click over to write a review so that we can provide a review about get response. So now the next page comes like this, okay, and you actually have to sign up here, okay, or let's say sign in if you already have an account. The sign up process is pretty simple. On the very first page to the top right corner here, just an example here, this is where you can start signing up, okay, and this literally takes less than 30 seconds for you to sign up. Okay, so it's not going to be a big deal. I'm not going to prolong the video by showing those things here. So let's move ahead. Let's jump back to the review here. So writing a review for get response. Okay, now you can type your first name, last name, and your email address, job title, organization, industry, these things. Okay, your name and the details, they are fine. In terms of job titles, if you have actual jobs, like if you've been actually using the software, then you can provide the details here. If not, you can simply choose something related to the software or something that actually matches the need for that particular software. Okay, so give it a name. Okay, you choose the size of the company, and this section here, how long have you used the software? I would suggest you to go for like at least a year or more than that. Okay, depends, because if you have, it basically tells them that you have more experience with the product or the software. Okay, so that's what you need to choose. And here you have to provide a bit more detail. In what capacity do you use get response? Okay, select everything that applies. So you have to write your response here. Let's say email management, email marketing, lead capture, and you can choose as many as you want from here. Okay, I would suggest you to do that. Okay, and how frequently do you use the software? Definitely I wouldn't go for like a monthly or like that. I would say daily at least. Okay, so I would choose daily. And what is your role in using the software? Okay, obviously depending on what you actually experience, I would choose, let's say I'm a user, I use the software, or I'm the administrator. Okay, so for example, let me select I'm a user, and you simply go ahead and go to next. All right, guys, so this is the second page where you can provide your review in the form of stars. You can give the software stars in terms of quality, functionality, ease of use, and so on. Okay, you have to choose the stars here. And a bit down, this is optional, but I would suggest you to go for it. Okay, once you get to know the software. Okay, and a bit down, if you go down here, how does the pricing for get response compare to similar products? So is it inexpensive, mid-tier, or expensive? So choose from these here. And how likely is that you would recommend get response to a friend or colleague? So choose how likely you're about to recommend this. So this page is pretty simple. Okay, choose from them and then simply go over to next. Okay, hit next and you'll go to the third page, the final page. All right, so we're on the third section here. This is where you conclude your review about the software. Okay, so you have to start with giving it a title. Okay, take an example, see the reviews people are doing. Okay, you can see the example here for the same software, the software get response, the example that we saw here. Okay, so as you can see the review here, you have to choose a title like this, and overall experience, pros, cons, and the stars that you're going to give. Okay, pros, cons, and alternative that you can give, a reason for choosing get response, switched from. Okay, you can model off these reviews that you see. Okay, and if you want to know more about the software before you go ahead and review, you can definitely do that. Go ahead to Google and search more, try and find out more about the software, try to see more reviews about the software. That's how you get to know more about the software, and then you can write the reviews. Even if you don't have much experience with that particular software, get to know the software more. Okay, go to Google, search the reviews, see the reviews other people are giving. Okay, and how you feel about the product. Okay, the best thing is obviously when you're using the product, you have more experience, you know how exactly it works. If you do not use the product and you still want to provide your review, but you have to get to know the product first of all, you have to get to know the software first of all. So get to know it, see the reviews, Google it, find out how it works, and start writing your review. Okay, so make sure it looks valid. What are the pros of that particular website, and then cons, what are the cons for that particular website, and describe your overall experience with the product. Guys, you can see these optional field. Okay, do not just leave the optional field. Okay, if you just leave the optional field, there's less chance for your response to look valid. Okay, so make sure you fill all the details, even if it says optional. Give it some response there. Okay, and here, as you see here, did you switch from another product? You can say yes. Okay, and did you integrate any other products with get response? You can choose yes, no, whatever you want, and just click on this section here, and then just click submit here at the bottom. Okay, once you click submit here at the bottom, your response is submitted. Okay, and you'll have to wait for the response to be reviewed, your review to be published, and once your review is published, you get paid $10 per review. Okay, so this is it for today's video, guys, and I hope you liked the video. And if you want to make your first $1,000 commission with affiliate marketing, go ahead and watch the video that's appearing to the left of your screen.